Everybody with me on rules? Some of you guys are part of the March mayhem part, and I'm going to reference that. Okay. Here's the way this works. Managers, this is how you should communicate with your team. When I hit end, and this is a terminating position, meaning if you were my manager in my schools and you broke this rule, one strike and out. This is already a non-negotiable. This is how I operate. If you have the ability to ask questions in clarity and you say, no, boss, I got you. I know how to do it. Check. Meeting ends. And you go ask somebody, well, how do we do this? That's called having a meeting after the meeting. That's immediate termination. That's a standard, non-negotiable. So everyone understand, we're going to play by those set of rules. If you need clarity, ask it here when everyone's here, not afterwards. Why is that important? Because if you, as a professional, professionals preparing the off time, if you say, Aaron, I got you. Okay, let's pretend Tara's my boss. She's the owner of the school. I'm her teacher. She tells me what she wants me to do for the week. I got you, Tara. No big deal. She says, are you sure you understand everything? Got it. Boom, go to work. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this. And I'm on the clock and I'm spending 4 hours to figure out what I'm doing. I lied to her. Broken trust. And then I'm like, hey, Sarah, I do this for me, whatever. What does she mean by this? And then now it's gossiping because you're only allowed to take stuff up. So don't get off of a meeting or a training ever when the person says, anybody have questions? And no one puts their hand up, or it's just Lakin typically, okay? And my managers on this call and owners, do not be the problem. Don't go have a meeting after the meeting. Can everyone agree? We're professionals. And if we got questions, we have to lead by saying, hey, I don't understand this. I'm not sure. I need certainty. We're good? Everybody can agree with this. Everybody, smallest to oldest. Okay. So that being said, a typical business, if you work 8 hours, I know some of you guys don't work 8 hours, some of you guys work 2, and some of you guys work 19. The goal is to do less and get more. The goal is to do less and get more. The goal is, that's called efficient. Efficient. Some of you guys are doing more and getting less. Wrong. Who has kids in here? How many of you guys have kids? Now, how many of you guys love your kids? Come on now. How many of you guys love your kids? Most of the time. No, I love my kids all the time. Don't you work as a means to an end so you can just actually have more time and opportunity with your kids? Then why are you spending more time at work than you do with your kids? Oh, and I'm guilty as charged, guys. See, I have a mission. I don't have a job. And I really believe God has called me to help the world. And I have a voice and a vehicle to do that. And I want to take my kids with me. You guys were in Atlanta, bring your kids next time. Let them listen. Why would you not want them to hear what we were talking about? Find a way to get them there. Even if they're sitting in the room crocheting, have them in the room. Some things are taught and some things are caught. Who's ever heard that before? We haven't even started a lesson today. Some of you guys have your whole staff on the call. Some of you guys have nobody. I know that's your personal choice. But everyone that I know that owns one of these martial arts schools that are on this call right now, you guys have a heart for people. And yes, some people need to be pushed, pulled, tugged and hugged, whatever it takes. Because I really believe you guys want to leave people better than you found them. And they're not always going to work for you. You don't want them to always work for you. So a lot of lessons in life are caught. Get people in the room. I'm going to give you guys some information about our July course. And it should be a 0 chance you don't have your full freaking team there. And I'm going to tell you about that here today. So we're going to spend about 40 minutes going through team building. And I'm going to spend a few minutes right now talking about current times, things that we're dealing with. Now, if you listen really closely, I'm very repetitive. I'll give you a few things. Professionals. Anybody can figure out the rest? Anybody know the rest of this? Anybody know the rest? Professionals? Sarah, you don't count?
Prepare in the off time.
Prepare in the off time. Lakin, you can't answer anymore. Go to playing a game. The best train, the
most.
Most. Good. All right. Who's got another one that you hear me say a lot? Come on, somebody. Not Sarah.
People pay for status and accountability.
People pay for status and accountability. Come on. Lakin's the only one that can't play. Anybody else can just unmute and go.
Sell with emotion, close with logic.
There we go. Sell the motion, close with logic. Come on. Here we go. What else?
Let's go.
I do say let's go a lot. Yes. I stole that from TB.
I hear that in our head now, Aaron, your voice after our workout on Saturday.
Let's go. There we go. See, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Tara, you got another one?
At least 100.
You can have either excuses or results.
Mm.
What
How
else?
you do anything is how you do everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Posture
a
is
difference between advertising and marketing.
there's all right, and there's a difference between also something else. Go ahead and finish the next part of that. Advertising and marketing are not the same, and what else is not the same? Oh, I should do more testing like this in the future. Selling and closing are not the same. There we go. Somebody was going to say it. Okay. Posture is
Power.
what else? I should do this kind of test more often now. Because I know what's happening. Your brain's like, I know 50 of these, but I can't think of them right now. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Pressure is a privilege.
There we go. Go ahead, Sarah and Lakin. You can play too now.
There's joy in hard work.
Relationships build trust. Trust is built on communication. No.
Close. You're
Businesses are built
close.
on trust. Trust is built on communication.
You're close, but not perfect. That's okay.
Pressure is a privilege.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm repetitive. Why is it important to be repetitive? Because it's the only way people recall. And you guys are still thinking about some of them. Okay. Now, I'm still in Atlanta right now. I'm at David Blake's location. I taught a class last night here. David has been in martial arts for a little bit of time, but he's still very green when it comes to, he's an owner, he's a teacher, salesperson. He's got a lot to learn still. He knows this. And so it's a class that's like a Black Belt prep class. You guys have these, right? Where it's like you have Black Belts in and people getting ready to test for Black Belt. And I told David, I said, look, I'm here. Yes, you should. I actually have them all documented on a long file. I actually posted a picture on my Instagram yesterday of a board because we write them on the dry erase board, okay? I'm turning it into a coffee table book. So you literally have it on your coffee table with inspiration and you just flip through them any day, right? I teach a class and I said, David, listen, just get anybody here that I won't scare. I said, just whoever can handle my class. Who's ever been in one of my classes? Okay. So I said, get anybody here. And I think, I know we end up having 9 people in the class. All right. I'm going to be honest with you, and David's on the call. The most difficult thing we did was the very end drill. The most difficult thing we did was the very end drill. Everybody's in the shoulder tag drill with me? We did it where you have to lock hands and one person can tag and the other group has to break through the barrier. Okay. That was our fun finish. It's an hour-long class, 9 people in the class. We did a jab, a cross, and a sprawl. We didn't do a single kick, and we did shoulder tag. That is the entire class. 2 kids came up to me afterwards, 2 different kids, said it was the absolute best class of their life. 2 different parents asked if I would move here and were hoping I would stay here. I did a jab, a cross, a sprawl, and shoulder tag. It was an hour class. So I'm going to ask you guys a real question. Was it what I taught? Not even close. How many guys could teach that class right now? And you're not even a teacher. You can do a jab, you can do a cross, you can teach a sprawl. All right. Now I did spank David once in the class. All right, because I made him be my partner to show what a sprawl looks like. I did not smash his head into the floor. I was kind to these people. Okay. If you come to my school, we do a lot of smashing heads into. John would love my class because I like taking heads and just smashing heads into stuff. Okay. And Lakin's been in that kind of class, so she knows I'm legit serious. That's my favorite move, is just take somebody's head and smash it against a brick wall or something. That's my favorite move in martial arts. We didn't really do anything black belt level, but I'm gonna tell you what we did. I started the class with my belt off, and I talked about the culture of the uniform. Do you think anybody even knew that the uniform they wear and understood that if you tie it wrong, it represents something? Didn't know. Probably David didn't know. Then I talked about how you wear your shirt under your uniform if you're going to wear one, how you tie your top, how you show respect for your family, for your martial arts, and for yourself, by how you carry yourself and how you wear your clothing, how you turn to tie your belt properly, and how long it should take. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. And then I taught them how to do a lineup. Who's ever been in my class when I just teach how to line up? Because for me, what they don't understand, and you guys know the kind of the back end, is when you teach somebody to line up, I'm teaching them spatial awareness, how to recognize a pattern where to be. Is any of this going to be good for fighting one day? Absolutely. So I'm preparing them for a future they don't even know I'm building for them, because I know where I'm taking them 5 years from today. So a lot of times the reason why you're not great teachers, guys, and you are instructors is because you're just running a class plan and you don't see the future. It's so hard and so difficult. And that's the difference between a good, great, or excellent teacher. And I hope one day I can become remarkable. You notice that I use the word excellent because this month we're focusing on the word in our classes of excellence. And I will tie in that word more as I communicate because words are powerful. After teaching them line up, what I was doing also was setting a standard. A lot of them do the ready stance. They got their pinkies turned in, their wrists is all, but how you do anything is how you do everything. You punch like this. No one's ever, if your hands like this on a ready stance, you've never actually punched anybody in your life with the bare knuckle because you would correct it on your own. See, listen, pain's a great way to correct things. Because if you ever just accidentally punched wrong and done this, anybody with a full power punch, you're hurting for weeks. Your wrist is all jacked up. You can't write. So what I was doing is I was setting a standard of what I would expect and accept. Matter of fact, here's how I started class. After I talked about the uniform, I says, guys, we haven't started class yet. Just like today, I haven't started talking about the team yet. I says, guys, make me one promise. I'm gonna give everything I got. If you're not ready to give me everything you got, because maybe you see me and you're a little nervous, you don't know what's gonna go on, you're looking around. If you're not ready to give me 100% of what you got, mentally, emotionally, locked in, guys, you don't need to leave, but I want you to go have a seat over there. And if you're ready, though, to be focused and take everything I can give you right now and lock in with me, stay on the mat and let's rock and roll. All right, guys. How many of you guys want to have a seat? All right. Anybody want to go? Hey, no judgment. It's cool with me. No problem. So here's the next thing is courage. Because I entered the lesson about courage. Courage is acting with confidence before you have it. That was a test. I knew what the answer was going to be. I wouldn't allow anybody to quit, but I need them to think they have the option to. See, if you own the business, you do have the option to quit, even though sometimes you don't think you do. You can close the doors anytime you want to. Sometimes it might be the best decision. And sometimes quitting is the right thing if you know how you're going to pivot. I told a very personal story about my first marriage. I should have quit way before that. But being scared and being embarrassed, you can come if you need to. You need, yes, you're good? You need this song? Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I'm just doing due diligence.
Yes, ma'am.
My son is now a football player.
Very cool.
So I'm just doing my.
They come around, you know, sponsorship.
It's been a while since I've seen Mr. Reed Sensei.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely. So you might want to grab that gentleman right here. I don't live here, actually. My name's Aaron. What's your name? Yeah, what was your son's name?
Levi.
Levi made his black belt?
No,
No, how far did he take it?
he was still in elementary school.
Okay, so it's been a minute.
It's-
He's playing high school football now. What position does he play? Okay, cool. Uh-oh, he was a soccer player. Yeah, good job.
Sensei.
How good of a kicker is he, though?
He's varsity.
Okay, there we go. Does he want to play college or maybe? Yeah, well, you know, players get paid now. That's right. Yeah. Hey, there's a place called Next Lap. Have you heard of it? Next Lap. They take high school players and they work on helping them with their skills, agility for football specifically. And it's ran by people who play professional sports. It's here in Atlanta. You want to look it up. Next Lap Legends. Yep.
Teams, Rodrigo Blankenship.
No,
Played
no.
for the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons, yeah. I know a few Falcon players. Oh, that's very cool.
Okay.
Some of the Falcons actually teach at Next Lap. I would go to that facility, check it out. I went and did a workout there on Saturday. It's pretty dope. They got recovery rooms for the kids and everything too. Really cool. You would like it too. They got, yeah, yeah. And kicking's the way to go. You can make a little bit of money and not have to get killed. Hopefully, yeah. I'm glad he gave up soccer, did football though. So that's a great pivot. Yeah, that's right. But you can tell to. Oh, there's Mr. David right there. You can grab him. Cool. I'm on a Zoom. That's okay though. We're good. All right. That's nice to meet you. Absolutely. Hope your son does great and hope he stays healthy. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I mean that selling like this is the hardest thing, but it's your son, so you love him, and that's what you do. All right. All right. Yes, ma'am. Did everybody see what I just did? You know what the average person would have done in this conversation? They would be like, I'm on a Zoom. You don't have to have conversations with people. Pay attention. I'm evolving. I am shifting. I'm improving. I'm not changing. I'm improving. Did anybody catch me this weekend? Every time somebody talked about change, where did I change it to? We're going to change. We're going to change to improve. Language matters. I will not be perfect. I've taken but out of my vocabulary. Does anybody know that lesson? I love you, but the human mind doesn't hear anything after or before the but. You negated it. Hey, that was a great class, but that was a great class and changes everything. We are leaders. If we propose this to the world, we say we're leaders and we act as leaders, we cannot act as leaders. Sometimes we act as leaders all times in all occasions, not just on the map. That being said, getting back on course, all right? I'm going to start from the beginning. Guys, when we end this meeting, which will be over in 35 minutes, if you have a question, a concern, or challenge, or something you don't understand, ask. Don't let Lakin take all the air, okay? Ask for clarity. If you ask a question, make sure that you also, if you bring a challenge, you bring a solution. Study. There's so much of my voice on YouTube. Go to bed, listen to it. And I'm telling you guys, I'm giving away. We did the math the other day. For some of you guys, I said 900 billion. Some of you guys said 5 trillion non-taxed. We're giving away crazy amount of data. You got to absorb it. And you will not get it the first time or the 5th time or 10th time. I just told Mr. David, it's going to take him years to even understand what I'm going to be working with him right after this call. It's going to take him years. So I'm going to give him one thing a week, and that's all he can focus on. You're supposed to be efficient. You need to be able to do more with less. Take stuff out of your class plans. Last night, I did a jab, cross, a sprawl, and touch the shoulder. 2 kids said the best class of their life. They were black belts. That means they've been trained for a while. And 2 parents were begging me to move. Not because of what I taught, it's because I connected to the soul. So after we do the lineup, I'm teaching them spatial recognition, recognizing patterns. I did not let their hands be turned. I had them snap hard because actually that's a punch. How you do anything is how you do everything. I worked on their guard. I worked on movement. But the whole time, someone asked the other day, maybe that was Landon, I was like, when do you do the mat chat? Or Tara, that was you maybe? My whole entire class with movement is pouring to their soul. This is why I do not get bored or burn out teaching. It lights me up. It lights me up. I did a call Sunday night at 7:00 after we just had all those crazy days, pouring a lot of hours. Sarah had to go catch a flight. And I told her, I don't really want to do this. I'm tired right now. As soon as I finished that call, I couldn't sleep because I was jacked. Teaching lights my soul. Instructing shuts me down. So if you guys are tired at the end of teaching classes, it's because you're not teaching, you're not educating, checking a box. That's all you're doing. And I don't want you guys to say things that you don't understand. Do not be a hypocrite. Do not be a liar. I really do believe I save lives. I really do believe. If you don't believe it, don't say it. You can act as if When you say words, know that you say words that you want to become. So meaning you might say things you don't fully believe yet. However, you know you're going to that person. You're going towards that. Don't say something because you're just trying to be a better salesperson. That's lying, and that's what we don't like. So I'm gonna go back to this. 4 hours of your day needs to be building your business, and 4 hours of your day needs to be doing your business. Now, that is if you have a split 8-hour day, meaning you have 4 hours of classes. Some of you guys might have 3 hours of classes. You might have 5 hours of classes. Whatever, if you have 5 hours of classes, then 3 hours of your day is building your business. If it doesn't fit the filter, get you more students or keep the ones you got? The answer is no. Don't waste time doing anything that you can't do. If Sarah right now was like, hey, tonight I want to do X, Y, and Z in class. And I'm like, cool. And she says, well, I don't know how to do it. Don't do it. Go learn it because professionals prepare. Got it? Next. If I have one appointment and I'm the salesperson, I have one appointment that takes me an hour because I'm super slow, right? I'm very meticulous. I don't say slow. I got 7 hours in my day. Well, I listen to Aaron for an hour. I got 6 hours in my day. Maybe I got some tactical stuff I got to do. Okay, I got 6 hours, 5 hours now. If I don't move the business forward and I take a check from someone, Aaron, I believe this in my heart. This is what I believe. That's called stealing. You ever see anybody that's on Facebook while they're at work and there's like, there's a business next here. I went in, I was going to go in the business. Instead of buying Clementines, I was going to go get a smoothie. The lady's just playing on her phone. I'm like, I don't want to go in there. I don't respect that person. They're stealing somebody's time and money. So then your obligation is, if you work in the company, you see somebody do this, you hold them accountable. Would you let someone harm their body if you knew they're about to do it? Would you let somebody show up with heroin that you loved right next to you? Or would you stop them? Are you too scared to say something because you're worried about them liking you? Would you let your friend jump off the bridge if you knew all they needed is somebody to grab them and say, no, you need to be with me? Well, then don't let them waste time at the school doing dumb stuff that's not moving business forward. Because every time that happens, that's a human being that's not going to get poured into because we're not going to be prepared when they show up. So we don't just need a team, we need the right team. My owners and managers, do not make the mistake ever again that when you have the opportunity to put your people around the right people, you don't have every single one of them there. Matter of fact, even your volunteer, you have a volunteer. Anybody have volunteers in your school that are teachers that are like part-time, whatever? Get them to the July because all we're doing is instructor course. And what we have planned, we've never done before. I've not seen done before. We have 2 different certifications. Who in here would like to have a better demo team, performance team? How many of you guys struggle with knowing how to even do that? What if you could leave and you already have it turnkey ready for you? How many guys have a self-defense system that you know is easy to teach, repeatable, and everyone can do it, and you actually know it's real self-defense, not some bullshit talkies? How many guys need some better stuff for your teens and younger kids that's not? I saw someone the other day, John, you would have crapped yourself. I saw an instructor teaching 8-year-olds gun defense. Yeah, you see how his head popped up? He's like, why would you do that? They can't even throw a punch yet. You're going to try to do this? Because they were trying to like look cool on social media. I'm like, know your audience. We're going to have 2 different tracks that your staff can go through on how to teach and leverage. Oh, and by the way, collaborating with another movement. Not going to talk about what and who. It's going to be it will be the biggest, what's the word? Inclusive thing we've ever done. We actually have 4 different tracks going on at the same time. Oh, John, you saw that thing I sent you this morning? Is it wild, the conversation we had the day before, and then you see that happen?
Yeah, it was crazy.
And that was just yesterday. Guys, the world's so crazy. I'm not talking about overseas. I'm talking about your world right here in America, guys. You know bad stuff happens every day. You guys know this. All right, so I'm going to pause that conversation because I want to get about building a team. Everyone's locked in still with me? We're good? And I do appreciate you guys being here, having your team here, and paying attention. Now, I'm going to go a little bit faster pace here. I'm going to tell everybody about July. Listen, you guys already know I don't work with martial arts clients anymore. I'm out of the game of coaching martial arts. This is the group. This is it. I don't take any more people. Right? I've changed what I'm going towards now in life. So that's it. I'm going to be, the only thing I'm doing with martial arts right now is going to be my schools, my mission with that, show the world what black belt really represents, professionalize the industry, but I'm not coaching schools anymore. If you're on this call, that's it. All right. July's going to be 3 days where I'm going to talk, I'll finish with that today because I want you to commit that you don't let a single person, if they're a volunteer in your school teaching, they need to be there. Anyone who touches another person needs to do it in the best way possible. So I'm going to finish with that. And I don't care what the excuse is. Don't say money. Don't say like, well, we got time to figure it out. And you guys heard me the other day. Never let the lack of something in your life hold you back from saying, Aaron, help me do this. It's my mission. I'm serving the purpose God put me on earth for. All right. I got one thing I have to do with you guys at the end. So I need you guys to stay locked in for 30 more minutes. Okay. I'm going to read this quick. Somebody take fast notes. How about this? How about you guys do what I did with my team if we can commit to this? Write your notes, pen and paper is how you prefer to do, and screenshot and send it to me. If you're typing them, email it to me. Aaron, why would you not just type all your notes anyway? Oh, you guys know that I'm recording this. I take the notes from AI and I put them with I have typed up notes myself. I compare them because sometimes anybody ever prepare, but you say something different. So I compare. I give them to you. Why would you still write them? Does anybody know what I'm going to say right now? Anybody know what I'm about to say? Anybody know what I'm about to say? Who knows it?
What's written is
What's written
retained.
is retained.
There's another one. What's written is retained. God created something special, how our body actually can absorb information faster. Biohack it. Then type them. What if everyone after this call sends me what you hear, not what I said, what I hear, not what I said, and what I didn't say, because you're going to get lessons and lessons if you really pay attention. Okay, my buddy Rick Ross taught me that one. You guys haven't heard about him. That's a whole nother story one day. Okay, from 305, baby. That being said, what if you all send them to me afterwards and we put all that into a think tank? Because Clarissa's going to hear something different than Sarah, even though it's the same person speaking. Instructors, there's a lesson for you. You say the same thing with everyone in the class, and your students are hearing it differently. For some people, you move the world, they think the message was for them. Some people are like, I don't even know what's going on. All right, here we go. How to hire, maybe sometimes fire, but how to hire, train, and retain a world-class, remarkable team. I'm going to go fast. So this is a touch point. Everyone has a responsibility to protect the house. Okay. I always think about Under Armour's campaign, right? Everybody's like, we will protect this house. Students need to protect the culture. Staff needs to protect the culture, and they need to build the culture. The way you build the culture is you bring the right people on the bus, put the right people on the seats. So, for example, Adrian, my guy here, he don't own the business. He needs to go find the next person to replace him so he can have the obligation to know his role best. He should bring on 3-4 people onto the team. Hey, boss, I brought these guys. They want to work here. I checked them out. They're ready to go. If you know how to get the right return on investment, for every $1 invest on a team member, it gives me a 5x return. Why would you not go find 50 Adrians? But he needs to help find them, because then if he's responsible for them, guess what? It requires him to move up. He has an obligation to be better. You need to put obligation in your life. Otherwise, you'll lack discipline. And 99% of the world doesn't have what they want in life because they can't be disciplined with time and consistency compounded all together. So obligate yourself so you can't fail. Okay. So here's the belief. Hiring is not about staffing. It's about, one, risk management, culture protection, and leadership multiplication. How many guys have already said out loud, even this weekend, you would love to build more leaders? And you're thinking about your little kids in the school. Starts with your team. So every hire does one of two things. It either raises the standard or it's quietly eroding it. There's no middle ground here. And when you ignore the symptoms of the erosion, you always lose the best people. So you don't hope you find good people. You actually put in systems and processes to attract them. Okay, so I'm going to skip through some levels that I would normally go to. All I want you guys to do is I want you all to agree you need a team. I'm going to come back to it, Adrian. I want you guys all agree you need a team, and that everyone, not just the owner, is responsible for this. So staff that's on the call, you want to make sure your job is protected, become world class, own your role, and go find people who can do it with you. That seems almost counterintuitive. And I'll give you some proof here in a minute. Okay. So I'll say that real quick. The goal is it's helping you have risk management, culture protection, and leadership multiplication. All right, here we go. How we lead, how we teach, and how we protect the standard. This is not part of your employee handbook. You could put it in there if you wanted to. But these are the things that I speak about when I'm looking for someone, and how I articulate this will attract the right kind of people. So you have a filter. So you have people call them your standards or your SOPs, right? So this is how it is when it comes to behavior, because you want to hire for attitude and train for skill. So here's from my playbook right now. By joining the team, hear the word, I say team. By joining the team, you agree to uphold the culture, discipline, and expectations outlined below. If these standards are not a fit, this is not the right environment for you. Remember that I use the word clarity. Clarity protects everyone. Core expectations. We protect first. Student safety is non-negotiable. Policies are followed even when inconvenient, and shortcuts are unacceptable. Guys, when you're teaching martial arts, and you're teaching particularly some higher levels of martial arts, you have weapons, you do high levels of jiu-jitsu or Krav Maga. If you are not respectful for the care of a human body, and you let injury happen, that could have been, first of all, it's called neglect, but second of all, you hurt their ability to have trust. You got to protect the culture. You got to protect the people. The best way to protect them is you have to continue to grow. Next, we lead with standards. We model discipline, respect, and professionalism. Remember we talked about model, mimic, model, master? People are looking at us, all right? We don't change or lower standards to accommodate comfort, and we correct issues early, directly, and respectfully. We coach, not complain. We take problems up, not down. Feedback is received without defensiveness, and growth is expected, not an option. We have respect for the chain of command, chain of leadership. Concerns move up, not sideways or down. Say it again. Gossip, side conversations, undermining leadership are not tolerated. Side note for you guys, to me, it's a one offense. Okay. We own our role. Accountability is daily. Expectations are clear. Results matter. Now, guys, listen real fast. So I have them sign this before they become a team member. I actually have volunteer leadership members sign this, not even staff. Guess what? Because they are a representation of the culture you stand for. So this all being said, I'm going to talk about how you go find a team, but you can't go find a team if you don't have a standard. So here's the thing. I have a policy that I don't believe that we're following, and because I'm basically treating you guys as my schools, and then you're confused why things are suffering, and I'm going to bring that up here at the end. All right, so next, who needs a salesperson here right now? Who needs a salesperson? You should have 2 salespeople for every 1 technician. 2 for every 1. That's the ideal. Now you need world-class salespeople. World-class salespeople don't sell. They just literally have so much high-level belief. They just know how to connect that with the emotional need to the logical response. Who needs more people to actually teach? Okay. Because some of you guys, you're everything. And if you don't elevate to the next level, you can't hold yourself responsible. So I'm going to give you the idea and the concept of how you do this without spending any money. You're going to go test the market. I'm going to give you the actual text to post in a minute. So first of all, everyone here, you post it on your personal social media first before you put it on your page. Social media algorithm will trust the person over the business when they're looking for someone. So I would post something just like this. Okay, I'm literally going to read this and I'll give this to you. We're expanding our team. Ironclad Martial Arts is building our sales team. We're looking for someone who can communicate confidently, enjoys working with the families, dependable, coachable, goal-oriented, and growth-minded, wants part-time or full-time flexible work. We train and develop the right person. This role focuses on speaking with new families, guiding enrollment conversations, and helping us grow our impact in our community. If you're interested, message me directly. If someone comes to mind who would thrive in this environment, tag them or send this to me, /Crew John. Okay. Obviously, I'm just using John as an example of this. He would put that on his personal. This is a once a month done thing. Even when you don't need the salesperson, you still do it. You build a funnel. He collects 5 to 10 people, gets information. He does a group Zoom, not to talk about the role, for him to ask questions and learn about the people. Takes about 2 to 3 minutes per person. You follow up immediately with an email, moving them to the next level or not. Okay. Same thing if you're looking for an instructor. Okay. I'm going to give you all the text. Then you email blast your leads, prospects, and students saying, hey, we're looking for hiring. I've actually had people that couldn't afford to be in our program that eventually hired. So you have a database, you have knowledge of people. Sometimes people weren't the right fit to be a student, but they're looking for a role for a job. Okay. So the goal is personal page first. Share it to local groups, local community groups, mom groups, fitness groups, chamber groups. You're not copy and pasting and doing it. You actually just share your thing to it. Then you share it to your business page. Then you email the student list, and then you do direct outreach to people that might be on there. You're like, man, I just want to hit those 5 people that I'm interested in. You do this every 30 days. It's called a cadence. Just like today and yesterday, you're giving out student of the months. Everyone did their student of the months yesterday and today. You're doing it today. This should be on your calendar. Every first of the month, I post this. Every 15th of the month, I post this. If you don't own the business, I would still do it. Like, I wouldn't even ask permission to my boss. I'd be like, I'm gonna go build my own team. I would not be mad if one of my instructors is like, hey, I just found 3 people I want to come teach here. What can we do for them? Can we get them on our CIT program? What can we do? Cool, let me meet with them. Let's roll. Because I'm going to find out if you really vetted them. I'm going to find out how good you are. If you're a great recruiter, you're a gold. You're gold to me. Matter of fact, I need somebody to be a recruiter on my team right now. If you guys are good at recruiting, help me. Help build this mission better. Okay? Now, about to blow your mind. How many guys right now, put your hands up right now, let's be honest. How many guys are spending $1,000 a day on Facebook, social media ads? $1,000 a day, 365. I'm waiting for some hands here. No hands. How about, let's take it down to $100 a day, 365 days of the year. Anybody doing $100 a day, 365 days of the year? Anybody hands? $300? No. Okay. How about $10 a day? $10 a day, every day for 365 days. Who's doing $10 a day, every day, 365? Anybody doing that? One guy. Okay. Now, hey, who's got a calculator? Okay, everyone get your calculator out. I'm gonna eat my last Clementine. I want everyone to do this exercise. I'm about to blow your mind. They say seeing is believing. Do you know if Jesus was walking on planet Earth right now, and he was the real Jesus walking over here? You want to talk about blowing people's minds? Do you think anybody would have questions about their faith? If he was just walking around, be like doing all kind of miracle stuff, how many people would believe in a heartbeat? It'd be like there would still be some people who'd be like, nah, I'm not really sure. That's some AI stuff. There'd be some of those guys out there, okay? Seeing is believing. But to see, you actually have to believe first. Isn't it crazy how things work? You have to really believe in something before it even manifests. So check this out. Let's do something. I want you to put a number that you dream of your business hitting. Okay? Don't think about your personal income. Think about the number that you would love. I'm going to do mine right now. I have a number I want my business to do annually. Don't tell me we did 400 last year. I want to do 500 this year. Ain't nobody want to do $500,000 in a business. You go broke going 500,000. Tell me the number you really want to do. Come on now. My number's not even far-fetched, guys. I'm not doing a crazy number. It's just Not that hard, actually. Everyone got the number? No. Natalia, you don't want to do that. First of all, you don't want to put that number out there. All right. You don't even know, do you? You don't even know.
Why
Sarah,
not? It's 35K a month. No? For one studio?
I could do that literally in 3 months in your studio. Come on now. It's a good Colorado number. There you go, Tara. Come on now. I want you to go hardcore. Get me excited. Get me really pumped up. Come on, get me going. Come on, get my juices going.
I guess I don't know what is possible with a small
Oh,
studio.
oh.
That's what I was just gonna say. What is possible?
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so last month our school did $700 average per member. So how many students do you have? You have 100 students?
Uh-huh. Over
Times
100.
times 70, times 700, 70,000, times 12, your possibility is 850K. All right, has everyone got their number? That's my number. That's the annual number. Now I'm gonna tell you how I did this number. The most money I've ever made in a year was 7 million. I just 10x that number. That's 70 million, just so you know, 70 million. Okay. I just 10x it. All right, everyone's got your number, right? Now there's a button with it's an X like this. It's called multiplication. Everyone hit that number. Got it? Hit the decimal, the period, hit a 1.5, hit equals. Everyone's got that number? Did I go too fast, anybody? Owners, I went too fast. You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Again?
Do it
Okay.
again.
Owners, I'm so excited you have your team here because they need to understand what it takes to become successful. Let's try this again. I'm putting my number 70 million. Everyone's got your number?
Yes.
Now, you know Facebook ads suck, right? You guys know those leads suck, right? Everyone knows they suck. You're about to freak out when I do this. All right, so hit the multiplication button with your number. So I did 70 million times decimal point, period, 1.5 equals. Everyone's got that number? Hold up. Everyone's got that number? Divide 365 equals. Everyone's got your number? That's how much you have to waste on Facebook every day, 365, never take your foot off the gas to hit the number you want to actually achieve for the shitty leads that Facebook gives you. My number would be $28,000 a day. Okay. Now, Natalia, what was your number? How much a day do you need to spend?
So if I keep it at 420,000, it will be 1,800.
How much?
1,800.
Let me do the math for you. So 420
Yeah.
times 0.15 divided by 365. No, $172.
Oh, divided by 365. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
how many
you
days
said
are in the year.
35.
No,
Gotcha.
okay.
Gotcha.
But still, you have to spend $172 a day, every day, 365, never take your foot off the gas.
I see.
Now, you want to do the right ads. That's not with an agency. Guys, listen, not with an agency, because an agency would take half that money for them. That's how much you have to spend. I got to spend $28,000 a day. Lakin, what was your number?
$410.96, sir.
Every day, 365. No one is going to be shit leads. Why would I spend that money if I know it's not going to be? No, because if you spend that kind of money, how well you're going to pay attention and change the ad and algorithms and dice it and get direct. Because when people pay.
They pay attention.
Oh, y'all have heard me say that before, apparently. Carissa hadn't been around long. She already knows I say that. And how many guys are blown away with how much money it takes to get the attention of the world nowadays? So I did the math this morning. The most money I've ever spent on Facebook in one month was $34,000. Okay. Would you guys agree it's a lot of money spent on Facebook for a month? I didn't know that's how much I spent in a month. It's all relative. If you make $340 in a month, you spent $34,000. It's pretty normal, actually. The way the world works now is the same it's always worked. The goal of any business is to get attention, keep attention, convert attention. Honestly, that's a great question. Depending on what you're selling, I know someone right now who spends $1 million a month, and they've been doing that for a long time. They've spent $1 million a month for a long time. I think in their database, they have roughly 500,000 qualified buyers. So you don't get it immediately, but over time. And then, of course, when you spend that kind of money, you're doing masterclass series of target, retarget, right? Natalia has one martial arts school. She would need to spend $172 a day. I know she's not doing that right now. And that's not with an agency. That would be her directing the traffic. Now, what if you knew that if you spent the $172, it brought you in 1,000? You would do it, because seeing is believing. The truth is, it takes anywhere from 30 to 90 days to see the first result. So you have to do it for 30 days before you even know if it works. Because the way God put something in us is we have to believe before we see. It's a test on how serious, how intentional you are. Because if it was so easy that if somebody just shows you this is going to work automatically, then guess what? Everyone would have the body that they wanted. Everyone would have the money they would want. They would have the relationships they want. So you always start with an intent. So if I intend to have a $70 million a year of business, one, do I have the right product that can get me there? Two, do I have the right knowledge and skill set and team, et cetera? And once I'm there, part of the vehicle is get the attention. And if I'm using a platform, social media wise, and we have to in the way the world is now, I got to spend 30 grand a day. And I better be really targeted. And I would have to commit to 30 days before I see a result. That's $1 million. I would have to commit $1 million to get to 70. So you better believe in where you're going. It's a little test. So here's the thing. If I'm Natalia, why would I spend $200 a day for 30 days just to get to 400? Because 400 won't be enough. Oh, and here's the real reason why I'm telling you this. The reason why you need a better team, and a better team might be the same people, but you hold them accountable. Because you're stagnant because you're not putting accountability. You're not putting attention. You're doing the hope and pray. And you will not be rewarded. You'll get lucky occasionally. That's it. So here's the test. I only want my real operators. If you're a quitter and you want to get off the call, Aaron, I don't want to hear you talk to me that way. Cool. I want somebody to be honest with me and play with me right now. Because if you're in the March Mayhem, some of you guys are about to get fired today. This is your last call. Because some of you guys didn't respond last night. Your team didn't respond. You didn't hold them accountable. See, what you should do, managers, who's my managers here? If your team didn't respond, you don't go on a side note. You would highlight your team. Hey, guys, don't forget, because your job is not to let your team fail. I'm not talking negative about anybody that's not in front of me. So I'm going to talk about somebody right now who is in front of me. Lakin's blowing everything up. She's breaking through walls. She's going to break her team. And I believe her team's on the call. She loves them, wants them to win. She doesn't want to lose. And she's just making them do 50,000 things that just is too much. Anybody on her team agree with me right now? I'm like, God dang, why are you making your team? I said, stop. I told her to go to bed and stop working. Leave your team alone. Let them go be great.
The only complaint was that I didn't know what was going on. I get off the mats and there's like 1,000 messages. We gotta do it. We gotta so this is for what?
Streamline it. Okay.
We don't sleep.
Yeah. Right. Now, I want you to work hard, but let's be efficient. If it doesn't get you more people, if the needle doesn't move, then it's just busy work. And I'd rather you guys be with your loved ones. Not saying you don't love Lakin, but be with your kids, be with your spouse, right? So let's be efficient. So my managers, if your team's not responding, they're not professionals. And if they think they don't need to because they know it all, cool. All right, then this is not the right place for them, and I'm not the right person to be part of. Because I'm 1/100th of the man I'm going to become. There's growth in all of us. All right, so I need someone that's not Lakin, and not Sarah right now. I need someone else who's willing to be vulnerable in front of all of us. All right. Michael, I'll let you go first. Terry, you can go second. Michael, here's what I need you to do. Actually, Michael, you're not the right example, but I'll still let you go. I'll let Tara go first. You go second because I know something happened to your stuff a minute ago. Tara, I'll let you share your screen, or you want me to do it for you?
Share my screen.
You want me to share? You want to? I can do it on my computer. You can do yours. What would you rather do?
What are we doing?
I don't know. Tell me what process. Are you good at technology?
Sometimes 50-50.
All right. How about this? I'll do my screen share.
Sir.
And if it doesn't work as good, we'll switch it here. All right.
I was going to say bring it on, sir, by the way.
There we go. Someone write that one down. Y'all all should be documenting all this stuff. All right, here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I'm going to hit the screen share if I find it. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Yes or no? Yes?
Yep.
Good. Can you see it? All right. Yes? Can you see it, Tara?
No, sir.
Can't see my screen yet? So not yes, no?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
No, I just see. Now I see John.
Okay. Hit the top button on your, you see it now?
Oh,
Yes?
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. What's the name of your martial arts school? Indie Martial Arts?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Not the family one. That's
Okay,
my
well,
student one.
Wait. Is this a group or a page?
That's my student group.
It's a group, right?
Yes, sir. But it's not my
Okay.
business page. Did you want my business page or my student page?
Well, hold on. I want both.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's the first question. This is a private group.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See how it has this anonymous post? See this button?
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's a setting you want to remove. Okay.
Sir.
Did you know that?
No, sir.
Everyone should be taking notes. This is called doing an audit. This is a teacher that has a student on the floor saying, "Hey, show me your kata. Let's correct it." You don't want people to make anonymous posts.
No.
You don't want someone to ever, guys. You don't want a parent saying, "There's a bunch of parents mad." Okay, I'm with you, Tara. Which parents mad? Well, there's a bunch. I don't want to tell you this is not fair for. Okay, so how many is a bunch? There's 6 of us. We're all mad. 6 of us. We're all mad. Okay, and you don't want to give them their names? Cool. So then, if you don't want to tell me, I think there's only one mad. It's you. Tell me the truth. I don't let someone give me fake stuff, either be real or not. So I'm not gonna let someone post and hide behind a keyboard.
Yes, sir.
That would be me, and I know you don't do this intentionally. It's just I'm telling you this is what we all do. That would be me promoting the lack of accountability. Okay, that's not being a leader. So that's one thing to fix. Next thing is, this is your private student group, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, when I scroll, 14 hours ago, she made this post about weapons. Everybody see this? Okay. Man, look who commented down here. See that? Now look at this. Yesterday was what day, guys?
Monday.
Yes, but yes, and March
2nd.
March 2nd. The next post I scroll and see is
February 24th.
okay. Next post after that I see is
February 22nd.
next post I see is
16th.
okay. Now hold on a second. This is showing off some weapons. This is a reminder about something. This is a reminder of a bunch of stuff. This is a call to action for Parents Night Out. This is a call to action. Anybody see a trend here?
Yes, sir.
Would you, if you're a parent, you don't really want to pay attention because all this is basically just advertising to them.
Sir.
And then it takes me to February 9th to talk about what partner drills are going on. And then another call to action. Right?
Sir.
Now,
I need
what
to do student stuff
how many days a week?
every day.
365. Now the instructor does this. The instructor should post give, ask.
Yes,
You don't
sir.
have a call to action until the 4th one. Okay. Now, I could not say anything to Tara and be a consultant, just like, hey, do this, so whatever, let it go. The reality is, forget what we're doing right here. I don't need to be perfect. I just need improvement. I don't want to change. I want to improve. And so the difference between is we need to tap into the psyche, because if it doesn't get me more students or keep the ones. So what is this whole thing about right now?
Stuff.
Well, it needs to be about keeping them though.
Yes, sir.
All you're posting to students is not just about the call to actions. It's about, hey, here's some culture about martial arts. Hey, here's why the self-defense technique works. Here's why we do this at our school. Education, education, education. Okay. And then every so often, call to action.
Yes, sir.
Hold your question for 1 second, Clarissa. I'll come to you. All right. Now, what is your actual page?
Indie martial arts. I checked yesterday to make sure you were on there.
Okay. Am I?
You are. Or
We're
you
going to
were
go to
invited.
pages.
Oh, there you are. Oh,
Okay.
it just came up. There it is.
Boom. This is it right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is our page. Everyone knows the difference between a page and a group. Okay. If I'm not following her stuff, that's a problem. So make sure. Now, first of all, she has 100% recommended 14 reviews. Great. She made a post 37 minutes ago. Congratulations. Okay. Now, we need to kill this email address for blah, 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 blah at gmail.com, because no one likes Gmail. Okay. Even though I use Gmail, it's not at Gmail. Now, there's a video there. Okay. Wait. Then we have a post 2 hours before that. Okay. 2 in 1 day. Anybody ever had 2 in 1 day before? Come on. Now let's go. Congratulations. Okay. 20 hours ago. Technically, in 24 hours, you got 3. You're world class. This month, we rise. I like it. Okay. Little kids hitting each other. Love it. Okay. Another one, 20 hours. She's got 4 within 24 hours. March 1st, February 28th, February 27th, February 27th, February 27th, February 26th. I like it. I like it. Look at this. So this, we're getting good. Now, here's the next test. This is good. Let's go to great. We got to get more likes. We got to get more engagement. And we need to get more of this button right here, shares. So if I want my students to do something, what's the first thing I do?
Ask.
Do it yourself.
Thank you, Mr. John. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
So you should be sharing your own school's posts. And then I don't do it publicly. What I do is I get my team to say, hey guys, listen, stay engaged on our page. That's because this is your business card. This is a business card. Everyone knows that, right? This is the new business card. And so my leadership team, whether they're paid people or volunteers, they don't have to share everything. But guess what? You know how I found out who my best team members were? If I went and looked at their personal social media, and it was all the things that we were doing with our school and our community. They were all in. Belief was, psh. Guys, if you ever want to look back in the day, if you want to guess at where Cameron's social media was, I mean, he looked like mini Aaron, just taller and bigger and darker. All the above, right? Okay. All right. So we're good on this, but not great. Close. Can definitely do better on our group. Okay. Good. Now, let's see if she passed the test. Okay. Look at this. We got 14 of them, right? Let's pull it up.
Oh, I got extras since last night that I didn't respond to, but
Okay.
and
the
I
rule
will.
and the rule is what?
Respond right away. Or
Respond right
respond.
away.
That's a new one I haven't seen yet.
All right. A lot of you guys yesterday did the UGC videos, and I'm going to give you guys a chance for Ask the Clarity. And I'm going to give that to my editing team, and we're all going to be able to use that. If you didn't do that yesterday and I gave you guys 24 hours, that means you got some time to get it done. Here's what you do. You go directly to the student. Hey, Tara, listen, I'm going to send you a script. I need this done in the next 2 hours. Just pull this up. Here's what not to do. Here's what to do. A lot of you guys are waiting for someone to to knock on your door to sign up for classes, and you're waiting, you're playing passive. You're playing passive because sometimes you're just scared. And courage is acting with confidence before you even have it. So simple things like this. Why are we not giving more love to each other? Just do what I just did there. Never lie. Never lie. Don't ever give someone props if you don't believe it. Okay? Someone's gonna ask me for a review. If I don't believe in them, I'm not doing it. Okay. Who wants to go next? Who wants?
Thank you, sir.
John's. Let's go. You're welcome, man. All right. Is this the right one, sir?
Yes.
All right. Ironclad. Bam. That's so. It sounds like 3,000 followers. I like it. Okay. Look how strong this man looks. Look at this. That is John, actually, in real life. He wore a suit and posed for the picture. Strike test prep. All right. Did that say shoveling safety tips?
Yep.
Is this shoveling snow? What are we doing?
Yeah, shoveling snow.
I've never done that, sir, in my entire life. Never shoveled snow.
People get hurt all the time.
They slip and fall, or they just get a heart attack? What's going on?
No, when they're shoveling snow, they hurt their backs and their hips and all kinds of stuff.
I like it. Okay. All right. So right now, what am I looking for, guys?
Consistency.
Good. I start with consistency. I don't care if it's good posting. I just want to see consistency. Okay. What's the next thing I'm looking for? So if we get consistency, now, hold on one second, Clarissa. Consistency on posting, and then consistency on what it's like. Okay, go ahead, Clarissa. What was next?
Like the content, like what type of, is it a call to action? Is it, that?
Right. Okay. And then what's next?
Engagement.
And engagement, right? Here's what's really cool. Obviously, we need to change your email too over here, boss.
Yeah, I gotta put my crew John one.
He's got 322 reviews. Have you answered or at least commented on the reviews?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, sir. The one thing that I would say is, I think this is pretty good. The only thing I would say is better. If you notice, you've got stuff that's for your students and also for reach out to get new customers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume that at some point, this was probably the only way a lot of times, because do you have a private group as well now, right?
Yes.
You probably didn't have a private group at some point.
Right.
And so this was your way you would communicate with a prospect or with a student.
Right.
And so what it does is it just confuses the prospect because, for example, like even right now, strike test prep, I know that's for a student. It's not so much for prospect. And so what it does is if a prospect was interested and they see this, well, it doesn't apply to them, right? So like that's when you separate who gets what message, it makes it very easy for someone to come do it for you. So like right now, if I took over if I was John's salesperson, my responsibility would be this page, and the instructor, that'd be John, he would do the group. He's talking to the members, I'm talking to the prospects. Does everyone understand? Mm-hmm. Because it makes it easy for students to know where to go. For example, when I see all classes are canceled, of course, that was probably snow day or some craziness, right, with the weather, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it was snow day.
That wasn't the day you had all the sewage problems, right?
No, that was this February 23rd. We got 2.5 feet of snow.
I'm assuming that's a lot, right? It's a lot of snow. It's about as tall as my hip or something right now. It's a lot. Okay, yep. Tallest Tara. I got you. Oh wait, Tara's not a choice. We got a new one, Clarissa. Well, I haven't seen Clarissa in real life yet, so maybe y'all might be the same. I don't know. All right. I don't know why short jokes are funny, but it's just my thing.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, I'm used to the redhead jokes. That's why I don't have hair anymore. Took it all out of me. All right. It's not bad to tell the world you're closed, but you could still get attention that day when you're closed. So like if you just change the messaging where students go here, people go here, that would be the biggest thing. You're pretty consistent, which is, and then just updating this stuff over here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Lakin doesn't like the sign at the top.
You know what? Okay. You know what I really don't like? Who can tell me what I really don't like?
The Jeep sign?
How long the name is?
I'm like, blah, 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 blah. No. It is just That's a little tough right there.
All right.
Yeah, it's hard on the eyes for sure. I would just have it after center and cut out the rest.
And honestly, John, one of the things you and I can really deep dive into this. One of the things we can research is maybe if there might be a way just to be ironclad and have that have a subculture, like you can do subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
So let me experiment with this and get some real data for you, where it's like, because the goal is, guys, what happens is the way you do certain things feeds the algorithm. Everyone's got to get more localized. All right.
Yeah, because I have a separate page for Power Up Fitness.
You're right, exactly. So, all right. Just look at these losers. Who? I don't know who. Honestly, I don't remember this picture. Now, we have an issue with our Facebook right now. First of all, here's a problem. We only follow 3 people. We need to be following more people because it'll help support us. So that's something we got to fix. But wherever that picture was a minute ago. When was this? 1 hour ago, little video. 5 hours ago. Anybody see this post right here? 5 hours ago? You know, I gave you this post. Everyone has this post in your stuff. Look, is this a high quality picture, guys? Is this a high quality picture?
No.
The answer is no. It's a real picture, though. Everyone's trying to do everything artificial. Look at the hashtags and look where it starts at the top. Anybody see this word right here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5 hours again. There's another one, right? Picture here. I'm assuming parents take these pictures. I don't even know who takes these pictures. That was 20 hours ago. That's a graphic. Okay, so watch. Check this out. This is a good example. I'm glad I got this one here. Remember I said don't do stuff for your students. So this says testing graduation month, one step closer. You ever see this one? But look at what it says. If you know a student, wish them their best skill and focus this month. So it's not even talking about testing. It's just saying that we have this going on because it's a part of our process, but it says celebration, okay? It's time to rise to your next best self. If you know someone, wish them well, right? And then this picture, whoa, what happened? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Maybe we gotta go further.
No, it's up more.
That's what she said. Oh, look at this one. How do I get my kids to stop quitting after every 2 weeks? This week, a Henderson parent. See how this localized? I gave you 60 posts, guys. Why does it keep doing that? My screen keeps jacking me around. All right. It literally doesn't want me to talk about that picture. All right. My screen is possessed. Okay. I'm going to pause here. Yep.
Our page was doing something weird because it was doing that on my phone and like it was shifting to half of the screen yesterday too.
Because the devil's at work coming for you.
All right. But I work
My
hard.
school page is still up, so if you want to.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't really have complete access to it yet, but it's still there. I'm able
Simpkins.
Bella's able to post on it, so.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so my screen stopped sharing there, right?
Yeah.
I hit that button. All right. And then I'm going to finish with something here, guys. And I'm going to go over. All right, so this is not a bad picture because it's your school, obviously. I would think that we need this would be one thing I would want to improve. You got 1.8 thousand followers. That's amazing. 25 following. We need to improve that. You guys got to make sure you're following the right people.
Mm-hmm.
The number is 10%. So if you have and John's probably something we can look at yours too. So if you have 1,000 followers, you should follow 100 people. That's kind of the number they say.
I have 30 following.
Right. So we need to get yours to 300 of the right kind of people, meaning like localized people that are like-minded with you. It helps feed the kind of people that are going to feed you back.
Nobody.
You don't know anybody?
Just kidding. You said like-minded. You said like-minded.
That's true. You're one of a million. All right. You got the Gmail down here as well too. You are very consistent. The one thing is, because I know Bella does a lot of this, your stuff's funny. Look at this one. I don't know. These chickens are.
That one was funny. Mike showed it to me the other day. It was funny.
Your stuff is funny. Now there's a guy that I know.
One?
Yes, I did. I have a guy that does the craziest dumb shit. Anybody ever watch what's his name? Alex Reyes. I mean, he's got millions of followers and he does the dumbest shit ever. But he gets followers. Okay, all your stuff is funny, but it's becoming only entertainment.
Right.
Get attention, keep attention, convert it. So you're doing a lot, but then you don't bring it somewhere into, like, all your stuff is funny and cool. These kids are play fighting, right? Obviously, a lot of AI stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Kid's cute. He's not even real. This is the craziest. People aren't even real anymore. This is not even, look at this. Beating up Hulk. You got behind, did you get behind him? What'd you do to him? Don't watch the next clip, boys. Okay. This is how babies are made. Don't watch that one. Your stuff's funny. Okay. I just think you got to eventually then turn it into something with a call to action a little bit better.
Okay.
All right. Not bad. All right. So here's my point. Some of you guys didn't post anything yesterday, and you have a staff that you pay, but you won't hold them accountable to post every day. Guys, on Sunday, I don't work on Sunday. I'm going to sit on the toilet and scroll social media on Sunday. I can at least post. Come on now. Don't let your staff have that weak minded. That means you're not hiring the right people. You hire for attitude and train for skill. So let's think about this. I'm going to finish with this, and I'm going to tell you about July. And if they're off the call, they jumped off the call, they missed the opportunity I'm about to give them. And you know for a fact, guys, when I give an opportunity, and Nick D's calling me right now, he just wants to talk to the man. When I say there's not the next opportunity like this, you know I'm as accurate. And I do everything I can to support and give you guys the opportunity to say yes to everything that's right for you. All right, so here we go. If you have a person who is the best person you think that can do the actual technical job, meaning, let's say you need someone to teach martial arts class, and he's the best person to teach class. But maybe, he drinks a little too much alcohol. Maybe he doesn't show up always on time. And, he's kind of an asshole. But man, he's world's greatest at teaching X, Y, and Z. And you bend your culture to hire that person. You know what's going to happen. Does anybody know what's going to happen next? Your other staff, they're gone. They might be present physically. You lose trust, credibility, and they're looking for the next thing. Because now your words don't really mean what you said. Now, you have someone, so let's do the math. If it takes about 3 months to train someone to be a good instructor that's already knowledgeable in martial arts, it takes 3 months to train them to nerve systems and processes to be good at their, right? Okay. And they're an asshole. And it takes you 90 days, or it takes you 9 months to train them not to be an asshole. All right. Why not find someone you just don't have to spend that 9 months with, finding the right character? Hire for attitude. Attitude isn't like, be happy. Attitude is character. So how do you actually do this? Document, demonstrate. Okay, I'm going to go through exactly this. Okay. And then they duplicate. So if I want someone to be more connected to the parents when they're teaching, what I do is I look at my best person and the best practices of what I like about how they do that, and I document it. For example, hey, so the best way of doing this is we do our mat chats right by the parents, and we communicate with the parents with a smile. And we make sure we talk about the parents when they're there to the kids about courage or respect, whatever the topic is, right? We document the process of what the best practice is. Then we have both teacher and student, meaning teacher as me, I'm teaching somebody how to do the job, and the person, student, learning how to do the job. We demonstrate it. That's role play. And then they have to be able to duplicate the process. That's why if I hire for the right character traits, then teaching the skill set is actually pretty easy. A lot of you guys made the mistake, Premier people particularly, you guys who were like, I'm not a martial artist. I have to go hire the martial artist. You looked at a resume. You looked at a resume and hired for skill. And some of you guys got lucky. But 200 schools that closed didn't. Because they got impressed with somebody's black belt. And they hired a bunch of assholes. And by the way, you can buy a black belt. JCPenney sells them. All right, Miss Lakin.
All right. I just want to say something. So, like, it's super powerful that you can create a movement just out of one action. And that is something that you just did within me. So, I want to make sure that I can duplicate it within the team. So, by commenting on Tara's post, leaving her a review, following her page, I went ahead and I've done Indie Martial Arts, Ironclad, and Rise. If you guys could post your page name in the chat, so that everybody can go ahead and go follow your page and make a review on there. That would be a good way to support each other.
And then everyone should comment, right? You should screenshot all your positive reviews and save them so you can create proof of a promise, right? So like Sarah, you should take all yours, screenshot them, just cut it down. And then remember we talked about you have pricing on one side and you show, hey, mom, this is the last 30 days, the proof of what we just did in our school. Okay, thank you for that. I know I went super long today, guys. I'm not apologizing. This is just information if you don't execute. So here, before we end, I'm gonna give you guys 6 minutes right now. I'm gonna talk about Boston because it's not until July, but I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to make this super easy so you understand why you need to have your whole team there. Guys, who was in Atlanta this weekend? Just put your hands up. Clarissa, put your hand up. If you now know what happened in those rooms for 3 days, now that you know, would you immediately go back again right now today? Is there anyone here who wishes they didn't go? And you can tell me honest. Anybody wish they didn't go to that event? Lakin was in the hospital twice. Okay. Did you get at least one thing that got your brain going somewhere else to the positive? At least one. Anybody get 5 things? It's so hard to get back to your team and try to tell them all the things you were learning when they're not there. So yes, I've got a family. And yes, listen, guys, just because you have more money don't mean you don't have more things where that money's going. All right. I've got all the same challenges you guys have. I still find a way. That's what leaders do. So be in the room. Okay. When we get off this call, here's your responsibility to the business. If you're the salesperson, you have to work on the business. You're paid to sell, but you're paid to market. Remember the advertising on Facebook? If I don't have a salesperson, then I'll just dump all the money and I'll do all the closing myself. You're paid to go to market. That means go meet people, invite people to show you what you got. We have cards we're passing out. In church, they have invitation cards. We're tasking our students to give out 100 invitation cards that we created for March. We call it the $1 holla. Okay, I showed you guys some of ours, and I have them for you. Your whole entire staff is inviting people. Your instructor should be inviting people every day. So the salesperson. So salesperson, you're not by yourself. The team is supporting you, but you lead that mission. Instructor, your job is to be professional for the class. It means not on office hours you're preparing for class. So when you're there and you're teaching for 4 or 5 hours, the other 3 to 4 hours, you spent 90 minutes with me today. The other 2 hours of your day is outreach to the student body to make sure you keep your students. Salesperson gets new students, you keep them. That's a tandem, a team. And throw away fluff. Stop doing fluff work, okay? Next, managers. You don't let your team fail. If you're part of the March Mayhem and your team doesn't respond, that's a level of you and your leadership. And I'm not asking them to do anything hard. They can't post on social media every day and tell the world how awesome you guys are, because that's what you guys are. Second, the user-generated content. It's a test a little bit of how I can go talk to a parent. Hey, mom, will you do this for me? Here's the rules. Cool. Oh, they're going to do it Thursday. No, mom, I need it done today. People will do it. Okay. And then no meetings after the meetings. Oh, here's another one. Book the appointment.
Not the appointment.
From the appointment. Always. Always or nevers. You guys should just document all this stuff, because I'm just repetitive over and over again. Oh, and also too, Nick's on the call right now. I love Nick. He knows that I do. Did you guys on Sunday, Now, remember, not everyone went to church. Cool. You don't have to believe something to go somewhere. Did you not see the master class that was happening? Right? Then we leave. And basically, Nick's walking in and said, no, you can't come in. Remember this? Who was there? How many guys let people walk in your door because you're afraid of a conversation? Because you won't hold them accountable to who they told you they want to be. You don't love them. You love their money. Man, that's gross. Are you strong enough, everyone on this call, that when a parent gives you their kid, says, help my kid with confidence, you say, I got you. And you go worry about all the bells and whistles. And I taught a jab, and I taught a cross, and a sprawl, and a tag. By the way, do you think I even taught the punch, by the way? Or we just did it because they're black belts? You're just adding a bunch of stuff just to make yourself look cool. Or are you actually caring about the person more than what you're teaching? That's the difference between good, great, and excellent. Look at your calendars right now with me. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. This will not be promoted to the public world for about 3 weeks. July, I'm teaching a lesson. I'm not selling you. I'm teaching you a lesson. July 24th to Friday. July 25th, that's a Saturday. And July 26th is a Sunday. I would suggest you to get there the night before, and I suggest you to leave the morning after. It's the summer. Now, someone's going to say, well, Aaron, I can't leave my school. Aaron, I can't take my whole team. Aaron, I don't have the money. Aaron, you know what? That happens to be my son's birthday. Aaron, that happens to be my daughter's cousin's uncle's first child being born, or they're going to actually conceive the child that day. I don't know what your excuse is, but you can have excuses or you can have results. I'm encouraging you, your salespeople and your instructors to be in the room. By the way, owners, get on the damn floor. Get on the floor. Do you know how much credibility you're going to get when you sweat with your team? I didn't want to do the workout Saturday. I'm still sore. It's kind of weird. I got weird calf muscles, apparently. I didn't know. Sarah said something about fast twitch. I got nothing but slow twitch in my body, okay? First thing I do when I get back to Vegas, so I'm looking for a place like that, all right? Because I want some soreness in my life. We're going to have 2 different instructor colleges happening at the same time that are actually going to be in unison. Possibility to certify them if they go through a certain level. We're going to have a different expo outside of martial arts to teach you an exam. We're gonna eat our own stuff, so to speak. We're gonna use that platform to actually bring in some other people outside the martial arts space. And I already know that 80% of you guys won't bring your whole team. So I'm working on right now for you guys a complete different opportunity. Okay. So the first thing is you commit. You just say, man, no matter what, I'm gonna get my team now. I'll figure it out. It's plenty of time. I know for a fact, because John's going to help teach this with me. Did you guys not hear his voice Sunday? Does anybody want to agree that we also know what we're going to be doing in Boston? Anybody want to figure this out? Anybody know what we're going to be doing in Boston? Sarah, your favorite thing?
You're not saying a black belt test, because after hearing about John's, I got some work to do.
No, that's December.
I'll take care of you.
We're gonna get tasered and stabbed with plastic
Yeah,
knives.
that's what I was thinking.
We will be doing that. That is a yes. What else will we be doing though? John's favorite thing.
Muay Thai.
Role playing. This is not favorite thing, so is that what?
Man, this is disappointing.
Push-ups?
Push-ups. Everyone's gonna be doing push-ups. He makes his 4-year-olds do 50 push-ups. You better damn believe he's gonna make us all do push-ups, okay?
I got excited because I thought you were going to say baseball.
We're going to baseball too, okay? All right. I'm telling you that because there will be an email that goes out today that you can commit and say yes right now, and basically it's free. And you'll have 36 hours to say yes or no. Okay, Miss Natalia?
July is in your studio in
Boston,
Vegas?
Massachusetts. Boston.
Oh, in Boston.
Technically Wilmington, but Boston. Greater Boston
Can
area.
somebody send a place to stay, hotel, whatever?
Yeah, we're going to get all. First of all, hold on, time out. All the details are coming later. This is just to tell you the dates. You know, like in a wedding, save the date.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
I'm
need to
just
budget. I need to budget, Aaron. So I need to know
so hold on.
hotels,
I got you.
airport.
I got you. All I want you to do is saying, hell or high water, we're going to make sure that we're world class. We're not going to.
Water will be there.
There we go. That's all I'm wanting. Okay. Now, before I end this, is there anything that people are unclear about? Because once we're off, we're at work. No more meetings. Action. Let's go, Carissa.
Okay, I have two L1s today. Do you have like a layout for L1s so I can do a good job? Because I've not done it your way before, and I want to do it right.
You've probably done it similar.
I've done it similar, but I want to do it the way that you talked about, where you handled all the objections up front. Everything seemed really methodical and thought out.
You are a fast learner. I do give you a lot of respect for that. I'm going to send a text to a few of you guys who are coming to Vegas at the end of the month, because I think we have one spot left for that, and I want to give you guys the inside track. So you'll either get a text from me later or tomorrow. I have a cheat sheet file card I'm going to send to you right now. Here's my suggestion, Clarissa.
Yes, sir.
Oops, I sent it to my laptop. Well, let's see if this works. Look at that. Does that show up for people?
No.
Hold up. It's coming. Can you guys download it from there? Will it let you?
Yes.
Look at that. I did it by accident. That worked really good. This is obviously like just a flashcard version of like what you teach and how you tie it in. Those are actual flashcards that I normally would have. I just uploaded them to my computer. So that's kind of like bulletin points, but there's, I think, 8 flashcards there.
Okay.
Here's what I would do.
Yes, sir.
Because you've got so much, you're drinking from that fire hose. There is a course that I'm going to send to you. And so like what you'll do is just study this course and it'll help you guide you through it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Go ahead, Mr. John.
Can I say something about coming to Boston in July?
As long as you keep talking like that. Yes.
Okay. Owners.
Wait, you said gay or K?
Huh?
You say gay or K?
Okay. Like K.
Okay. Because your Bostonian thing was coming out there, my man. I was making sure.
All right. Owners, instructors, team members, everything. There's 3 things that I'm going to say about Boston. Preparation wise, be ready physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because we're going to break you in all 3 ways. If you think you know something now, by the time you leave Boston, you're going to know it for real. I've told you, some of you have heard me say I train real life training for real life situations. Well, be prepared for real life. Okay, that's all.
That turned me on. I got excited.
Do I get to compete with Aaron?
Oh, don't worry about competing. You're going to have to be competing against yourself.
I wasn't able to do the workout this last time. I need to like.
Oh, you'll get it.
I know I will.
Don't even worry about it. I'm going to tell you right now, fitness isn't going to be an issue. It's not going to be a fitness class.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
It's going to be a real class. You might want to braid your hair.
I'm so turned on right now. Go ahead, Clarissa.
Okay, 2 things. One, you know how you were talking about how you line up, how you tie your belt, how you put your uniform on? Does that exist anywhere?
It'll exist in Boston because that's some of the stuff I'm doing culture-wise. I do have all that typed out. The problem, yes, I do all of that. I have 100-something page manual for this. The issue is it's hard just to read this and understand it. Here's the cool thing is, you guys are welcome to come train with me anytime. You want to come here's what Lakin does. She'll literally say, hey, I'm flying to town. Can I just come to school? I'm like, look, you can enter into my life. What does that mean? Like, she was there for a couple days last time. I only saw her for like 2 hours because I've got stuff going on. You can enter into my life anytime you want. If you are able to, you should sit in this chair and just follow me for the next 30 days. If you're able to, just wherever I go, you go. Right? Again, my kids are with me this weekend and they're not necessarily doing everything. They're in the room, they're proximity. I know that most people don't have the ability to take that kind of time. So what you do is you interject anywhere you can until you can't absorb anymore. So right now, a lot of the stuff that I do a free version on YouTube, and then you guys get more detailed. I've got hundreds of hours on YouTube.
Okay.
Know it better than me.
Okay.
I studied people like Stephen Oliver for 20 years, for example, right? Where I knew his own playbook. Stephen Oliver, I knew his playbook. Barry Vandiver, I knew his playbook. I know everybody who's ever done anything in the martial arts. I knew it better than them, so I could keep what was good and get rid of the crap. Learn everything I've ever put out there. Keep the good, get rid of the crap. I got some crap out there because I got better. I improved. Natalia? Guys, if you got enough for me, you can head off. I'll stay here for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go bust up with David here and teach him how to be a better teacher.
I just printed L1s. Do you have the L2s like this?
So
That's
so that's a
printed
flashcard, right? And so what we did is we'd create flashcards and we'd write them instead of print them because it just was retained. I don't have the L2 because basically L2 is the same lesson. The L2 is really your close, right? So L1 is the sell with emotion, close with logic. L1 is emotion. L2 is close, right? Logic.
Okay.
Look how fast. I love you guys taking action. Good team here.
The other question that I had was about making that family Facebook thing that you were talking about.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right now, my page is everything. That's
Yeah.
why I was like totally fine if you.
Well, most people don't know. It's like if you look at John's. So John, I'm pretend like I didn't know John personally. If I was just looking at his page, I'm going to make the assumption he at some point uses his page for everything, students and prospects. That's how we most operate. If I look at y'all's Instagram, it's worse. Most people's Instagram is student stuff, do this for testing, whatever, and it confuses the audience. Is it promoting the idea of your product, right? You want to promote the result. Or is it promoting stuff for your class? So it confuses the audience. So then Facebook and social media world basically is like, this person doesn't know what they're doing. Yeah.
All right.
So literally mimic the one that Sarah has.
Perfect. Okay.
And then do it better than her.
I'll try. I'm going to do my best.
Just do. Lakin, go ahead. Anyone else need clarity on anything? I'm going to tomorrow show you how to do $100,000 a month.
As far as Instagram goes, should that
Yes.
be almost a duplicate of the Facebook public page?
That's the easiest way to do it. What's the best practice is to target a different age group. So the easy way is connect them, and whatever you post on Instagram goes to Facebook, Facebook, and Instagram. And that's the easy way. The demographic's a little skewed. It's so like 40 to up is on Facebook, 30 to 40 is on Instagram. So who's your customer? For me, it's gonna be moms.
So,
right?
Okay. I'm sure ChatGPT will answer my question. I was gonna say, how do I cater it to that age group? But I could probably just state
Don't
that post.
overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Okay. And then at any point, should you share your personal, like say, fitness journey, whatever, so that should you ever share that to Instagram or Facebook, or is that skewing the image of the school? Like that should still.
You have a personal brand, because everyone here has a personal brand, and then you have your business, right? So if you look at my school's page, it's directed towards what the product is. Doesn't mean that it doesn't have Sarah in there, me in there, whatever like that. But it's not going to talk about I did X, Y, Z at the gym. Now, if you have no intent of ever doing anything bigger than that one school, it doesn't matter. So that's why personal brand. Matter of fact, everyone here, if you're smart, go to GoDaddy.com, buy your first name, last name. Someone might already own it. Okay. I paid $2,000 2 days ago for CoachExpert.com. Someone owned it. Someone owns Coach Rise. I should have bought it a long time ago. All right. I do not own Aaron Hensley on Instagram. Someone created it 13 years ago. Has never posted anything on it. And Instagram doesn't let you just take it. So like one day my goal is about that. So go buy your URL, even if you don't do anything with it. Natalia, you go first, and Lake, you finish up. And the rest of you guys get to work.
You were gonna clarify for me the UGC thingy.
Oh, UGC. Okay, user-generated content. So I'm the instructor of your school. Here's what I do. I'm teaching class. Hey, parents, real quick, guys. Hey, I'm going to send out a text to you guys right now. Everyone's got your phone with you right now? Cool. No, David's calling me and he's here somewhere. I was like, where are you? I'll be like, hey, here's what I need. I'm going to send you a script. I want you to do a 60-second selfie video. Make sure it's kind of close up, right? I'm going to give you a script. You alter it to whatever's true for you. I don't want you to mention our instructor's name or our school name. I just want you to talk about martial arts as a general thing and send it to me tonight. All right, everybody can do that for me? Cool. Hey guys, remember, I need this done tonight. Perfect. And so what it means is user-generated content. It's not me going to them with my phone and recording them. It's them doing a selfie with their kid. Hey, this is me and Jackson. Jackson's been training here for about 10 years in martial arts. When we first came into martial arts, he was a shy kid, had no confidence. Right now, look at him, stand up tall, bigger than me. And martial arts has changed his life. He's a confident kid and couldn't be happy with the experience that we have through martial arts. Like, just literally that it. I might have him do it during class. Hey, parents, everybody go in the office. Everyone at a time. Let's go. Listen, if I was, what's your salesperson's name again? Phil?
Like Phil. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So like, if he's not teaching, Jess is teaching.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have an appointment. He's not really helping. Hey, your job is to take a parent one at a time. The instructor tells what we're doing. Hey, so Phil's gonna come grab you guys. He's gonna take you to the office and kind of coach you through it. And they're not in front of a premiere thing, whatever. They're just gonna get in the spot and he's gonna kind of just, and it should be a one and done. If they're thinking about it, I gotta be perfect. No. You want this to be organic.
Mm-hmm.
One and done. Because it needs to be real.
Okay.
You should be able to get 20 of those today. I mean, if you have 20 kids, do you have 20 kids come to class today? No, today nobody comes to class today.
Today, yes, we have classes.
You have more than 20 kids that will come today?
Oh yeah.
I get 20 videos in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a lot of L1s though, and so Phil is gonna be doing the L1s and Kaya is gonna be teaching.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
might be
So you go
packed.
over there and say, hey, mama, even better. They go stand outside. The reason why we don't want to use branding right now on this one is because we're going to share this together and we can add your brand to all the videos. So like we're going to do that after the fact. So instead of standing, because if you use it with your brand, then Lakin can't use it for hers. And if Lakin did that, you can't. So the goal is if we all do this together, get hundreds of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get hundreds of them and say, hey, because we're one team right now and we're changing the world. Let's go show the world how we're doing this as a team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Landon? Then I got to pee and we got to get to work.
Some silly maybe question, but so for the buying your domain name, so like landonlink.com, that's it? Like
Yes.
on GoDaddy?
Mm-hmm. Go buy it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
This sounds easier than I thought it would be. Thank you.
Super easy. It shouldn't be more than $100. I paid $2,000 for Coach Expert because they buy that real estate. I bought Roz Martial Arts for $10,000, almost twice. Because the second time I went to go buy it, it says someone already bought it. I'm like, and I went to go buy it and found out, I was the guy who bought it for $10,000. I was trying to buy it for myself. I forgot I owned it. I owned it before I even knew that I was going to do a school. Isn't that crazy? But I had to pay $10,000
to
ride
the website
buy
right
it.
now.
Yeah, go do it.
So for anyone
All
who
right,
wants
Lincoln,
to
I
do
got
it,
to
there's a
pee.
discount.
Last one. Yes, let's go. Hurry, I got to pee.
Oh, I didn't want to cut Landon off. She was still talking.
Cut her off. She's good. She'll figure it out. She'll call me later. I got to go teach
I was
David.
just letting
Okay.
everyone know that there's a discount code. It was just for everybody to
Oh,
know.
what's the
It's
discount?
like
Nobody wants a
$5 right now.
discount. Nobody wants $5 off.
No,
Okay.
it's
Wait,
$40.
Haley's name's
Like
changing?
50% off.
Haley, what are you changing your name to?
I'm getting married in May, so my last name will no
Oh,
longer be
shit.
Rich and it'll be Church.
I'm not sure which name I like better. Rich is a cool last name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Church? You're going to go from Rich Church Rich. You getting married? Congratulations, I think, right? Celebrate.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm getting married too. You guys are all invited. I'll tell you
Okay.
where we're doing it at, but then I have to kick someone off the call first. All right, Lakin, let's go.
Cool. So with the Facebook, or no, wait, hold on one second. With
Oh my God.
I forgot. I had it for like 5 seconds. Oh, if any of the content that's on any of the pages does not represent what that page is supposed to represent, should you go back and delete the stuff that is old that doesn't represent that? Okay, cool.
I deleted all my stuff last year. Yeah, I deleted everything. I'm about to delete it all again because I'm about to become so damn good looking, nobody's going to recognize it. Let's roll. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.